They say anger is loud, but hatred is silent. It doesn't yell, it waits. It doesn't want to hurt you once, it wants to erase you slowly. The Stoics knew this well. Anger is a fire, but hatred is poison. Fire burns and fades, poison lingers. So today let's talk about signs of real hatred and why it's far more dangerous than anger. If you ever feel surrounded by negativity, people who secretly resent your growth or drain your peace, remember, you don't have to walk that path alone. 1. They never forget your mistakes. One of the clearest signs of real hatred is this. They never forget your mistakes. No matter how much time has passed or how much good you've done, a hateful person will always keep a detailed mental archive of every flaw and wrong word you've ever said. They won't remember when you helped or supported them. They'll only remember the times you didn't. Hatred needs a reason to survive, and when life doesn't give it one, it creates one. A hateful person doesn't want closure, they want fuel. They replay old conflicts, rewriting them to justify their resentment. They don't want to heal, they want to keep the wound open, because the pain gives their hatred purpose. When someone refuses to forget your mistakes, it's not about justice, it's about superiority. By keeping you the wrong one, they get to feel the right one. Seneca once said, "No man confers a benefit on another while he is thinking of repayment." Likewise, no one truly forgives when they keep score. Hatred is just the scoreboard of the ego. The wise remember lessons, the hateful remember injuries. The wise recall what helped them grow. The hateful recall what they can use against you. Hatred thrives on time. It turns days into decades. But a Stoic doesn't seek revenge through memory, they seek freedom through forgetting. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning, let it go. 2. They dismiss your success. One of the most revealing signs of hatred is subtle. They dismiss your success. When you achieve something meaningful, they won't congratulate you, they'll minimize it. They'll say, "Oh, anyone could have done that," or "you just got lucky." They explain away your effort because your success is a mirror showing them their stagnation. Hatred can't stand progress, especially when it comes from the person it resents. A hateful person would rather live in denial than admit you've grown. Seneca said, "He who envies others does not obtain peace." They don't just envy your results, they envy your calm, your confidence, and your persistence. The Stoic answer? Stay humble and indifferent. You don't need to prove your effort to anyone. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know the truth. Their denial is proof that your growth bothers them. Your light reminds them of their shadows. Or 3. They gossip behind your back. If anger wants to confront you face to face, hatred prefers to whisper when you're not around. Gossip is hatred's favorite disguise. It lets people hurt you while pretending they're just talking. They poison how others see you without appearing malicious. I don't mean to talk bad about them, but, and what follows is venom. A hateful person gossips because they want to control your image. They can't defeat your truth, so they distort it. They can't destroy your presence, so they dominate your absence. The Stoics saw gossip as one of the lowest forms of weakness. Epictetus said, "If you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." The best revenge for gossip isn't confrontation, it's excellence. Keep walking with integrity while their words lose meaning. Remember, gossip reveals more about the speaker than the subject. Hatred may whisper behind your back, but truth walks beside you, calm and unshaken. 4. They secretly celebrate your failures. One of the darkest signs of hatred is when someone secretly celebrates your failures. They don't clap, but you'll see it. The faint smirk, the delayed sympathy, the suspicious calm when you fall. Hatred doesn't roar, it watches. It lurks, feeding on envy until it finds pleasure in your pain. They don't want to destroy you quickly, they want to see you stumble slowly, just enough to feel superior. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Those who hate you rot inside. They can't enjoy their life, so they enjoy the cracks in yours. The Stoic approach? Don't hate them back. Don't prove them wrong with pride. Just rise again, quietly, calmly, powerfully. Because nothing destroys hatred faster than resilience without rage. 5. They pretend you don't exist. One of the coldest forms of hatred is silence. When someone pretends you don't exist, it's not the silence of peace, it's the silence of punishment. They use invisibility as a weapon. ignoring your achievements, pretending not to see you, erasing your presence. But Stoicism teaches self-sufficiency. Epictetus said, "You can't control others, only your response." When someone ignores you, become even more content with your own company. Their silence doesn't define your worth, it defines their emptiness. Those who truly have peace don't need to erase anyone. When someone pretends you don't exist, don't retaliate. Continue your path. The best revenge is to live with quiet dignity. 6. They imitate you out of spite. A twisted sign of hatred is imitation, not from admiration but from envy. They copy your ideas, your style, even your tone, not to learn, but to compete. They want your light without acknowledging the source. Seneca said, "No man becomes great by imitation." A hateful imitator doesn't want your journey, they want your result. They mimic form, but not depth. Don't let it disturb you. Their imitation proves your originality. Let them perform. You evolve. Never compete with the counterfeit. 7. They talk to everyone except you. A subtle sign of hatred is exclusion. They'll greet everyone, laugh with everyone, but never speak to you. It's not accidental, it's calculated. They want to make you feel invisible, to shrink your presence. But a Stoic doesn't beg to be included. People who exclude you aren't strong, they're insecure. They avoid you because your calm threatens their chaos. Marcus Aurelius said, "It is not what others say or do that troubles you, but your judgment of their actions." Their silence is performative cruelty. But when you stop craving their attention, their power vanishes. 8. They smile while harming you. Perhaps the most dangerous form of hatred hides behind kindness. These people smile as they sabotage you. They praise you in public and undermine you in private. The smile is their camouflage. It makes you doubt your intuition. Seneca wrote, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity." These smiling enemies are too weak to show honest hostility, so they hide behind charm. A Stoic doesn't react, they observe. Once you see the venom beneath the smile, it loses power. Not every smile is sincere, but your awareness is your protection. Hatred disguised as kindness always betrays itself in the end. 9. They try to turn others against you. The most dangerous hatred doesn't attack, it recruits. When someone hates you deeply, they spread it silently. They twist stories, manipulate perceptions, and plant seeds of doubt to make others question you. They don't want to destroy your body, they want to destroy your image. Hatred is like smoke. It seeps through cracks until the room is filled. It poisons minds through whispers like, "I don't mean to gossip, but," or "be careful with them." It's psychological warfare, disguised as concern. But the Stoic remains anchored. Marcus Aurelius taught, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Truth needs no defense. Lies eventually collapse under their own weight. Final thought. Anger burns quickly, but hatred corrodes slowly. One is impulsive, the other is calculated. But a Stoic knows the only true victory over hatred is indifference. You don't fight it, you transcend it, because hatred cannot survive in the heart of someone who is free. At the end of the day, hatred says more about them than it ever will about you. Your peace is your power, your silence is your strength, and your growth, that's the revenge no one sees coming. Because when you rise above cruelty, you stop fighting small wars and start mastering yourself. This is Headline Truths, where we uncover the hidden psychology behind human behavior and teach you how to think deeper, feel stronger, and live wiser. If this message resonated with you, subscribe and stay grounded, because truth is the only weapon that never